What's up everybody, fan of OSRS here, and the berserker ring is the most overpowered weapon in the game for melee because it will increase your max hit by 2 for any weapon. Take a look here, as my max hit without using potions is only 22. However, once attaching the berserker ring, my max hit always will increase for 1, and this is for all melee weapons in the game. But there's something you need to know. See the berserker ring on the right? That is actually a different one than the one on the left. Because I'm wearing a regular berserker ring, but watch what happens when I wear an imbued berserker ring, which is the upgraded berserker ring. Okay, so the upgraded berserker ring actually gives a +4 strength bonus right here, compared to the regular berserker ring, which only gives a 4 strength bonus. And that is a double strength bonus increase, which is always going to increase a max hit compared. So let's see the max hit comparison right here. This is no berserker ring, 22, one berserker ring, 23, and the imbued upgraded berserker ring, 24. And that is why I always bring a berserker ring imbued with me as a item switch when I'm PKing. Just check out these hits right here, guys. That's actually amazing. As a matter of fact, the berserker ring is actually only good for max hits, as comparing it side by side with the Brimstone ring, it just isn't that good. As the Brimstone ring actually has a passive effect of lowering your opponent's magic defense, and has a 25% chance of lowering it every time a magic attack is used. But the sheer fact that berserker ring has +8 strength bonus makes it the best weapon for training melee in the game. Because even though the Brimstone ring does give +4 attack and defensive bonuses for all melee related things, and that is because melee training is typically done against monsters that do not damage you whatsoever, unless doing Slayer. You know, a lot of tasks in Slayer actually just involve monsters that cannot attack back whatsoever if doing the protection prayers correctly. And that also makes it a prime ring for PKing, as it does increase those max hits by 2, and that makes it just the strongest melee ring in the game. I personally PK with a Ring of Suffering and Berserker ring. However, you may see some PKers using a Ring of Recoil and a Berserker ring. However, a lot of players, especially in the Deep Wilderness, are using the Light Bearer ring, which actually increases the special attack energy twice as fast. And this helps a lot during long fight scenarios such as the Deep Wilderness, so we need to try this one out. However, this ring cannot be imbued whatsoever. There's also the Ring of Recoil that primarily acts like a recoil device, which basically scales depending on the hit you get hit. So the higher hit you get hit, the higher hit they get hit, and it is used a lot during PKing. However, the Ring of Suffering, even though it costs 15 mil, is just an upgraded Ring of Recoil, as it is a tanky ring, and it gives +20 defensive stats to all the defensive stats possible, as well as +4 prayer. And the Ring of Suffering doesn't have the downside of needing to be replaced every 40 damage. It can be charged with a bunch of Ring of Recoils at once, all stacking. There's also the Warrior's Ring. However, this ring only gives +4 in slash, and the Seer's ring, which gives +6 magic and defense and attack bonuses. However, their upgraded imbued counterparts just make them so much better, as the Seer's ring now has +12 attack and defense, making it the best magic ring in the game. However, it only makes it a good ring for magic, as the Ring of Suffering gives +20 defense. However, that is only defensive bonuses, so this wouldn't be useful against a monster that is not hurting you as much. And the Warrior ring imbued gives +8 slash, defensive, and attack, and nothing else. And this would pair very nicely with things like the Blade of Seldar, which is primarily a slash defensive weapon. There's also the Ring of Gods, which basically gives the highest prayer bonus in the game at +8 when imbued, and a nice +1 to all defensive bonuses. And there are also transformation rings that can turn you into a different object. But first, let me show you how to imbue a ring. Now, there's 4 different ways. One is going to Nightmare Zone, clicking the chest and going to upgrades. If you have over 650,000 points, well, it's different on each ring, but on a Berserk ring, it's 650,000 to imbue it. Left click and bam. And if you ever want to disimbue it, you can always disimbue it, and it will actually refund you about 10%, 20% of your total amount that you spent. There's also the Archer's Ring imbued that gives +8 attack and defense for range. There's also a lot of other rings such as the Gold, Opal, Sapphire, Jade, Emerald, Topaz, Ruby, Diamond, Dragonstone, Onyx, and Zenite, which are basically uncharged versions of the Ring of Pursuit, Recoil, Returning, Dueling, Effort's Aid, Ring of Forging, Ring of Life, Ring of Wealth, Ring of Stone, Slayer Ring, Eternal, and the Ring of Suffering. The Ring of Returning is useful because it will teleport you to the last place you died. However, it does not work past 20 Wilderness, and it only has 5 charges. The Ring of Dueling can teleport you to 3 areas: the PvP arena, the Castle Wars arena, or the Ferox Enclave. Effort's, I'm hoping I'm saying that right, Aid allows you to hurt vampires that are normally invincible with only silver weaponry. However, it only provides 200 charges before disappearing, assuming 1 charge per attack on the successful hits. However, it does not work against Firewatch. You can also imbue your rings at Soul Wars, around 200 coin. Okay guys, there's just too much to go over here, so I'm gonna actually start a stream soon, and I'll finish up this video later, but right now I'm gonna stream, so subscribe for more. Let me know if you want to see me finish up this video, and peace. Because and also, I don't know if like taking these images from the wiki will get me monetized. I think it will, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, subscribe for more, and let me know in the comments what you think. For his last video, I announced that I was going to do a secret 1 mil giveaway, and I'm also doing a 1 mil giveaway. On this video, all you have to do is comment your RuneScape name. But let's announce a winner from the last video. Loading comments. Only 5 of you entered, so very good chance of winning. And Merca Paleo, you have won 1 mil, so contact me, and I will also add you on RuneScape, so if you log in, I will pay you. Congratulations. Remember guys, comment your RuneScape name to be entered. And also subscribe and like.